It's a ghost already! What's that noise? There's the body.
Oh my god!
There's definitely a temperature drop.
Yes guys, I'm the Fat Foodie and I'm back with appetite visiting London's most haunted establishment. With Halloween just around the corner, this is the perfect time to grab a few mates because you definitely don't want to do this alone. And I brought Connor and Emily with me. Let's go and find some ghosts. We're here at the Bowes Bells where there's a ghost lurking in the ladies' loos. Emily, you're up.
Bowes Bells is quite a famous pub, especially in the East End of London. Been haunted for quite a long time, as far as I know. It's 200 years old, it was opened in the 1800s, survived the Blitz and some East End gangsters as well. I know when my uncle first took on the pub about 15 years ago, he wanted to make sure that it was totally free of ghosts. So he contacted the local vicar from the Anglican Church in the middle, Bow Church, and the Catholic Church, just to make sure everything was covered, to do a kind of, what's it called, when they expel...
It's like a seance.
Cleansing. The ghost actually is called the Phantom Flusher, and hangs out in the ladies' toilets. We don't know if it's male or female. There's different stories you can find in newspapers from back in the day, books that have been published, but yeah, they hang out in the ladies' toilets and like to flush at really random times. Sometimes lights will just go on and off, okay? Flash will go really bright and then really like dark. Those other things like that happen. Weird noises, definitely a lot of plumbing issues in that toilet. Really random ones. We're calling plumbers all the time to fix certain things that they can't really explain. But the weirdest story since I took on the pub was we had a missing window. Okay, so there's at this grand entrance that we have over here. One of the windows on the side was confirmed to be cleaned by the cleaner, who's my aunt. It was definitely cleaned in the morning, but by the time we'd opened, a customer sitting in the corner over here said, "You've got a missing window." And I'm like, "What? That's crazy." Tried to find smashed glass around the area, no smashed glass. Again, like I said, I confirmed with my aunt, definitely was wiped in the morning. The opening staff also made sure it was all clean, so it's definitely disappeared through the shift. We checked all the CCTV, couldn't see anything, no one's taken the window, so it definitely wasn't a human. So yeah, so that was a very strange story. Some people say they get responses, others say they definitely feel a bit of a chill.
I definitely feel a presence.
It's a very old pub, we kept it traditional. It probably looks exactly how it was back then as well.
I think it's time to go and check the ghost out, what do you reckon?
So yeah, beware of the ghost.
Have a quick look. Something tripped me up!
It's in this cubicle.
It's in this one?
Said to hang out.
I mean, it's cold in here.
Definitely cold.
It's really cold. We'll put the toilet seat up and then flush. Oh, I felt a bit weird then, like I did.
Yeah?
There's definitely a temperature drop.
Yeah, there is, isn't there?
There's definitely a temperature drop.
And the window is closed.
I don't know if it's just because you hear the story, but then you're like, wait a minute, it does feel different.
I can hear like noises and stuff.
Yeah, you've had like a definite mood change.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
How-
instantly
Yeah.
closure, isn't it? What the hell?
How do you feel in there?
How do I feel?
Sorry.
Even I went there, I was like, That's a real creaky door though, isn't it?
We might see some surprises in the cellar.
So this is where the bodies are buried. Come with me down the cellar. What's that? That's the body.
And you can see there is a skeleton there. For
We
Halloween
have
and Day
found
of
the
Dead.
body, the skeleton of the ghost.
That's just Tim, the regular.
He come down here for a nap.
He didn't want to leave.
On to the next one. So we're here at our second stop, the Flask in Highgate. The ghost here was apparently the most prolific highwayman in the UK. Let's go and check it out.
We are currently in the committee room, which is apparently one of the most haunted rooms because this is where there's like this cavalier who apparently haunts part of the pub, and there's this story that he lost a fight with this boy who went to Oxford University, and he lost a fight, and apparently it turned for the worst, and now he haunts the Flask, and he apparently comes into this room.
So the fight started in this room. Is that how the story goes?
That must be how the story goes. I think they were both battered, and then and then he battered.
It come to
He got
battered, slashed, and
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, nightmare. So in the old bar, apparently there was this Spanish barmaid who was in love with the landlord at the time, but it was unrequited. And so she hung herself. I know.
My.
Oh, gosh, it's not nice, is it?
Took a turn for the worst, literally.
Yeah,
You know?
it is.
But I think
Yeah.
she's a nice one. I don't think she's scary. You do hear things, but also you can drum it up to that it's a super old building. I mean, it's been here since it's been known as a pub called the Flask since 1716.
Wow.
So we're going back.
Whoa.
So over that side of the pub is where the stables are, and that's apparently where Dick Turpin came and hid out when he was hiding from with his horse.
The Rossers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rossers, they were more commonly known, yeah.
And so yeah, apparently he slept overnight in our stables, which is kind of crazy, right? Dick Turpin.
So you've heard things, have you ever seen things? Has there been any reports of people seeing stuff?
Oh, people say that like all the time.
Really?
Like yeah, especially when like tourists come, like the Americans love coming here. And, where's the girl?
Well, I do have a night vision camera, so if there was anywhere that we could turn the lights out perhaps and go investigate and see.
Have you ever witnessed anything weird here going on here? Anything paranormal?
Just the staff on a busy ship.
We're here to summon the spirits, right?
We're here to summon the
We're
spirits.
here to summon the spirits, and we've bought them.
Well, McGuinness to try, so let's try. So
Let's go for it.
Spirits, if you're there, please, we come in peace. We'd like to offer you this Guinness. If you'd like to maybe drink some, it's very yummy, it's very tasty. Oh, Chris, can you feel that?
Yep, I can feel it.
Can you feel it?
Oh my god!
Can you? What is that? Chris, you there? Chris, they've drunk the whole lot.
Forget about splitting the G's, not the whole thing.
My God. You okay?
You must have been really thirsty.
Yeah, it must have been.
Poor ghost. So we're at the third and final stop, the Spaniards Inn.
We made it this far.
We made it this far.
One more to go.
Let's go.
Apparently it's Dick Turpin who haunts the pub. So legend has it his dad owned the pub. I'm not sure what year, the pub dates back to 1585. Apparently his dad was the landlord and he was the famous highwayman. The riches and the royals would come down and they'd pay their taxes at the toll booth just opposite the road. And he would stand there and rob all of the carriages. Legend has it that he roams around in the pub and he haunts it. Back in the 1600s, mid-1600s, there was a famous party here. There was loads of gentlemen, and that day something really bad happened and a woman was. The other person that haunts the pub is apparently a woman in white. And loads of people, loads of guests and a few colleagues have said that they've seen a woman walking through the car park, through the garden, and then she just vanishes and disappears. And apparently that's her. The name Spaniards comes from the two Spaniards brothers that ran the pub, and I think they were the girl that they were fighting over. And then something really bad happened here.
This is quite interesting because the pub that we were just at down there was saying they reckon one of the ghosts down there is one of the brothers.
Right, yeah.
That fought, that had the duel,
So,
and
also, like,
Dick Turpin was hiding down there as well.
Actually, like 3 weeks ago, we had somebody call us saying that they were doing a house renovation down the road. They dug up something that they believe was one of the Spaniards brothers' grave. So they called us to let us know.
What, to almost like warn you to say, yo, FY.
No,
Dug up the grave.
He just thought it was really cool, and he was like, "Oh, I think I found one of the Spaniards brothers' graves."
Crazy.
In the mornings when I'm on my own, I hear knocking from the cellar door, and the cellar's bolted shut, and it literally is somebody knocking on the door, and it's a different rhythm every time, but it's like a big knock, and it's like because I haven't switched the gas on. Every time that happens, I haven't switched the gas on, and I'd like to think that it's Dick Turpin. Friendly reminder that
You forgot
You
to
turn the gas on.
put the gas on. The beer's not gonna come out. It's literally like that on the cellar door.
Oh, why? Okay.
That's
Yeah.
quite aggressive.
Yeah, it's a stern
Which
knock.
doesn't sound like it could be something in the walls. Like it's a proper knock, and it's quite loud.
Have you ever gone into
So-
the cellar afterwards to check out what the knock was? Or...
I mean, every time I've heard it, the cellar's bolted shut, and I have to open it and go down. Sometimes guests feel like tugging at their sleeves.
Oh, you mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm being called up there.
That's one I've heard quite often. But yeah, I mean, all in all, the building has so much character. The whole vibe of the place, like, it does feel like it's haunted, but in a really nice and charming way, not like scary.
Yeah.
Let's go for the tour and find some ghosts on site.
It's the last time he was seen. Going down to the cellar. Good to see you.
See the eerie moss on the side when there's dampness and mould like that, it means spirits. So there you have it. That was visiting some of London's most haunted pubs. What do you think, guys?
Well, it was great, but ask someone else to come along next time.
If you want to find out where they are, download the Appetite app today.